Okay, wait, let me put away my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Calista.
And I'm Chloe, and we are two C's in a pod.
Pod.
In a pod.
And you know what I realized now?
What?
We don't have a jingle.
Yes, that is true. We don't have a jingle. We aren't at that part of our advancement yet, but I was thinking of something. I think it should be girls of a podcast, we should stick together, and we're girls of a podcast, we should stick together. And I think for now that's sufficient.
I think that
what
is
do you think?
Perfect. I think the singing is for you, babes.
I also think so. I mean, for us, not just for me. It's for the podcast.
For us.
So yes, we are two C's in a pod. Welcome to our first episode.
First episode.
We know we posted our launch video a couple of weeks ago, and then we went AWOL from the internet. So we posted and ghosted, which we know in Digital Marketing 101, that's not what you do. But please forgive us, we're here now. As you can see, we're not Alex Earl, we're not a hot mess, but we are a little bit discombobulated in our minds. So just forgive us for that. We're just two girls figuring it out. And yeah, please listen. We have a fun segment today, a little bit of an introduction, a little bit of past weekend plans, a little bit of what the future looks like for this podcast, what it means to us, and some of our style inspirations. What do you think?
I love it. I think we should start with introduction. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Start with your name, and then as well with describing yourself, maybe in 3 words. Let's do a little ice cream flavor. And then what is your inspiration in life or something that you're super grateful for?
Okay, I love that. And then when I'm done, you need to do it as well.
I'm ready.
My name is Chloe Chelsea Johnson. So if I'm an ice cream flavor, I think I'm a mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, okay.
What do you think about mint chocolate chip?
I'm 100% for milk chocolate chip.
Milk chocolate chip?
Mint chocolate chip. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of it, but I love it.
You see, but that's the thing, is you either love it or hate it, and you just get it if you get it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's me. You know, if you don't get me, you're not going to like me.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
but
okay.
if you do get you, you'll finish the whole tub, babes.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I love that. And then as an animal, I think I'm a dog, just because I love dogs, and I think dogs are the animals in the world that get the most love. Everybody loves a dog. No one's going to hate on a dog unless they're a cruel person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would want to be a dog. A domesticated dog, though. Always getting love, always getting food, always getting rubs, lying on your bed. You know, I wouldn't mind being that.
I love it.
And then what did we say? Oh, a fruit. I think I'm a watermelon. But for no specific reason, just because I think our body is made up of a lot of water.
Yeah.
And it's just fun in summer. So a watermelon is summer loving, and it just represents fun.
I love it. Also, watermelon's super juicy, and you're super juicy.
Oh, maybe that's cringe.
No, I love it.
Okay.
And a little, no.
Oh, yes.
Your little inspiration of what you're grateful for in life.
I'm grateful. Oh, that's a loaded question, hey?
Yeah.
Let's not get too emotional. I'd love to hear yours as well. But I'm super grateful for my support system. I always say that without them, I am nothing. And it sounds like an empty statement, but it definitely is not. I definitely am nothing without my support system. That's my parents, my family, my extended family, my boyfriend, my friends, my new best friend and podcast host. We must also get into how we met, because that's a crazy story. But yeah, I'm super grateful for my support system, and I'm nothing without that. And I think everything else good in my life stems from that.
Very true. I feel like I always say, like, with support, you can honestly do anything. Like, anything is possible when you have the best support backing you. So let me do my little part.
Yes, I want to know about you.
Yes, so for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Calista Deleuze. And if I could explain myself as, was it a fruit first?
I think you can do it any order.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I did ice cream first, but you can do it.
Let's go with ice cream first.
Okay.
I would say I'm a Rocky Road.
Oh, you were Rocky Road.
It means of, and funny enough, I'm not a big Rocky Road fan. Haters are gonna hate, but I'm not a big fan of the flavor. But why I say Rocky Road is, I think it's like everything in one. Like I'm a lot, and like you said, like either you love me or I'm just too much for you. That's also okay.
Yes.
And then when it comes to fruits, I would say
I thought about this.
Okay, okay.
I think you're a plum. Like the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay.
That's what I think of when I think of a plum. Because I also think when you bite a plum, it's like rich in flavor and it's juicy. And you never know what color you're going to get.
Okay, I
You get the
like
purple one, you
this.
get the clear one.
Okay, guys.
And I just like the Sugar Plum Fairy for you because you are like a little fairy.
No fairy. Well, okay. So I'm officially a plum. I love
Yeah,
this.
I love a plum for you.
Yes. So thanks, Chloe Girl. I'm a plum. I love that. And then for an animal, I want to say a panda. Just out of I'm the most clumsiest person ever, but also just them. Like they're so chill. They're just like doing their own thing. Like that's like my core. I want to be like that. Like I just want to be so relaxed. But I also feel like maybe with all my chatting, I could be like a hamster, like on the go all the time, like the whole time. But and then something that I'm really grateful for is exactly like you said, like my support. I always say like the support I have in my life is so unmatched. Like I'm really, really lucky with the people in my life, from my mom, because I know she'll be watching this. Love you. But from my mom to my friends to the people I meet on the daily, from strangers, like I just always, I don't know, they just make me feel so lucky. So yeah, I am, because they are constantly supporting me. And yes, to many more people that we're going to be meeting with this podcast. I'm very excited.
Cheers. Cheers with Avery. Just kidding. I wanted to say, you said you were a panda. I feel like you could also be a parrot.
Okay.
Don't you like a parrot?
No, I love a parrot. If it's like that parrot from the Rio movie.
Let me take you to Rio, fly over the ocean like an eagle.
I love it.
I used to love that song.
I love that movie.
Yeah. But I think we should do an episode where we rate movies and series. That would be so fun.
Okay, I love that. Yes.
But I think you should be a parrot or label yourself as a parrot because of all the colors and how majestic they are, but also they can yap. Like we have two parrots that live opposite us. They're like exotic parrots. They make the world of noise. Or they just...
That's me.
And I'm not saying it...
No.
I'm saying they do it in a bad way, but you're saying you're chatty. That's an animal that's like chatty.
No, literally. We probably like, when Chloe and I go out for coffee and stuff, or like go for a date, I feel like we're two parrots. Like we just talk. I think we forget that we're like in a public place.
The other day we were at Maggie Lou and I could see the lady's face next to her. She had her earphones in, but I know she was listening to nothing. She was like...
She's like, these chicks are just talking nonstop. I'm like, we don't even
She was like
come
interested.
Up with.
She was interested in what we're saying.
Invested. Guys, can we just take a moment for our cutie teas?
Oh yeah, we got matching t-shirts. How cute. I'm actually going to come forward so you guys can see.
Oh, cute. Very, very cutesy, very demure, very
Oh no.
I'm so tired of saying that, but I hear it all the time. Like,
but I just think it's so unrelated to the message people are trying to get across. Because demure means like a reserved woman, a woman.
Yes.
So, and that almost reminds me of like the opposite of what people are trying to get across.
Yeah, but
you get me?
Yes.
Like you'll be wearing like the shortest skirt and the shortest crop top, and then you're like very demure, but it's actually the opposite. It's like a poised woman.
Yes.
Anyway,
I get you. Even this, I don't know this very demure. Like
that's not demure, like it's orange.
This
demure wants people to be wearing beige.
This isn't demure. This is Kardashians, which the guy at the printing store, when I went there, he was like, it's giving the Kardashians. I'm like, thanks, brother, we love you. The guy at the printing store, we love you.
And if you can't see, it's not actually the Kardashians.
Yeah.
It's Calista and myself.
Yeah. Merch incoming. Wink, wink.
No, that's
not yet. Just one thing at a time, guys. Just one thing at a time.
It's the first episode. Imagine we drop merch. People are going to say, "What do these girls think of themselves?"
We think we're doing great, sweetie. We're doing great.
You said printing shop, and that made my mind jump. I was at the shop this morning, and I saw all these pumps on sale. And it just made me wonder what your opinion is on pumps, but I wasn't going to message you about it because often I just message you these random messages saying like, what do you think of this? Do you like my video? What do you think? What do you think? But I thought, let me discuss it with you on the podcast. Our opinion on pumps, right? I will start and share a little bit of my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Firstly, do you like them?
Very unpopular opinion, guys. The pump girlies, I do love you, but for me, Me, myself, and I, it's a no. It's a hard no.
I fully agree. I will say some of our friends and mutual friends have done some great content pieces on pumps. But for a lot of people, I think people are going to regret it. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I just feel like people wear it, but it looks not unironic. It just looks misplaced. And you're going to look back at an outfit with your jorts that are like just above your knee and then like an off-the-shoulder top and a belt and pumps. I don't get it, but I can appreciate it. But also I think this is my opinion, and I think we share this opinion because we're short. And pumps don't have any kind of like leverage or platform to give us some kind of proportion. And I think dressing is all about proportion. Do you think that's our opinion?
Very true. I will say, like, if I can use like a fabric now, like I don't like corduroy fabric, but then on myself, but then I'll see it like on someone else or on like a guy, and I'm like, oh, I love that on them.
Yeah.
So same with like the pumps thing. Like I personally never got into the pump trend, but then I'll see someone who wears it, and I'm like, oh, it looks so cute. I just don't know, like pumps make like your feet stink, man. Like you can smell when someone has pumps on. I'm like, girl, I think social media plays a huge role in trends as well, because like you'll even get like the black cat or the mob wife. Remember that whole vibe? Like it will be like the most cutesy girl ever, or like very like cottagecore, but then once you do mob wife, and I'm like, babes, if it's not your vibe, you don't have to. Like stick to what you want to do. Same with like if you're very mob wife and now you want to do cottagecore. Not saying you can't do all of it. Like look, we're women, we can do whatever the heck we want.
Yes, but that's where I agree with you. I think you can do whatever you want. I just don't like, and I think many people may share this opinion, that all these trends have names: cottagecore, black cat, emo girl, like, and then you can't cross over. But like somebody would say this over here is mob wife, but there's also like tool here, like our Sugar Plum Fairy. You know, it's just you can be everything. I don't know what the message is that I'm trying to get across, but it all stems from pumps. And I think that people are going to regret it, and that there's a fine balance that we are not hitting right now.
We can even maybe make that as one of our episodes. Let us know, like maybe talking about these trends that we are like, yes for, or even trying to help, like if you are cottagecore and you want to be mob wife, like little tips that you could do to bring it in. I don't even know if mob wife's even a thing anymore.
That's my thing is I hate that it's not a thing. Because a furry leather jacket is always going to be a thing for me.
Yeah, but for me,
and for you,
yes, like that's like.
And we have black hair. Yeah, and you wear a lot of red lipstick. We wear a lot of black boots. So are we just going to be deemed mob wife forever? Just back to what you were saying about corduroy pants. I just want to bring back. I don't know if you remember this familiar feeling when we were younger, circa 2000s, not early 2000s, because we were little tiny babies then, but the 2010s, right? It felt like clothes were extremely just like tight and uncomfortable. Do you remember that? That's what corduroy brings back for me. You had all the colors.
Yes.
But they were like, tight.
Even that, do you remember those, that JJ store?
With a neon and the loom bands.
But I think with corduroy, maybe it's the thing of like when I was younger, every child in the sandpit, it's like they have a beetroot one, they have an orange one, they have a ocean blue one. I'm like, burn this fabric, I don't want to ever see it again. Maybe it's like PTSD or something.
Corduroy is aftercare core. It is aftercare core for sure. Like all of us rocking up in your corduroys, also your oldest corduroys, because you never could wear new clothes to aftercare. I don't know, this might be a very niche experience.
No, aftercare cool, guys. Yeah. Could we be onto something?
Oh, no, let's please not be onto something. I don't want to go back there.
But even talking earlier, I said about social media, and I actually realized now we haven't told you guys how we met.
Oh, cutie, a little love story. Love story.
But we just about like talking about social media. That's how we met, and it used to be through like events, and being very lucky and very grateful to go to all these social media events and working with amazing brands. I got to meet Chloe Gold, the biggest perk and pro about social media, and it's so crazy how social media, digital marketing can literally meet one of your best friends now and have a flipping co-host now. But yeah, so we met through that. And actually so funny because we went from going to seeing each other at events or like once a year, but I always felt like I had this connection with Chloe.
Yes.
Like I always felt like I've known you in my previous life.
Do you know what's crazy is we say events and things,
Yeah.
but we never truly connected. We also had like mutual friends.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend and you went to the same school.
Literally.
But then also your friends
Yes.
are very good friends with my friends.
Yeah.
So we all ended up at a New Year's Eve party one year. Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And that's actually where it happened. Like,
Yes.
we're like, oh, we love social media. Thank you for bringing us together.
Yes.
It's definitely that, but it's also social media. I mean, it's also that New Year's Eve.
I forgot about that New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Best night ever. So yeah, New Year's, but let's bring it back to content creating. So that's how I met Chloe, and we went from seeing each other once a year or once a month to now seeing each other 24/7, which
Yes.
I love. I literally message Chloe all the time. I'm like, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, even though I literally saw you yesterday.
I know, I always feel the same, but sometimes I never say it because I never want to love bomb someone.
I love it. Love on me 24/7.
Okay, I'll keep saying, I miss you, I love you. We also talk in these weird little baby voices.
No,
it's
literally.
actually like we're dating now.
I
Hello,
love it.
Calista.
We're in a relationship. If anyone's asking what my dating status, whatever is, I'm dating Chloe.
I love that. Chad, move out the way.
But yeah, about content creating, I want to also talk about your weekend because, guys, Chloe had the craziest weekend, which I can't wait for them to hear.
I did.
Cool.
But first, I want to hear about your weekend because I quite enjoy watching your stories at the end of the weekend and seeing what you got up to, or each day seeing what you got up to on the weekend. And I like how I truly believe that you are your authentic self on social media and you fully portray that and how open and honest you are and like what you did in the day. So I want to know a bit about your weekend.
Yes.
I think it ties in quite nicely.
Thank you so much. I love you. I'm in a relationship.
Oh,
We
I
date,
love
know.
you.
But so my weekend, I am in birthday month.
Oh, yes.
So for all my Libra babies, I love you guys. So it's been quite hectic. I've been having birthdays, whether it be 2 birthdays on the weekend or 3, or sometimes feels like 30 birthdays on the weekend. But I tried out this really cute place in Stellenbosch called Wine Glass. If anyone is in Stellenbosch or is looking for a very cute place, it is just so cute. Like I'm just like, I don't know if it's just summer that I'm like, everything just looks better in summer.
Everything is magical.
Magical.
I've never been there.
Never.
I don't even know where it is. Is it a new place?
No, I think they've been there for a while, but it was a new place for me because I've never seen it. But maybe that should be our next date, trying out the wine glass.
Yes, that would be so cute.
But after the wine glass, like I didn't do that. You know what I also did this weekend? I'm in my cold water submersion chapter.
Yes, I love that. I love it.
And last year, little story time, last year I made friends with these, I don't want to call them grandpas, but they are all like 80. So let's just call them older men. But I made friends with them and they taught me and Meg, shout out to us and the grandpas, but they taught us how to cold water submersion. And now I feel like I'm a pro. Like even though I can't even swim properly to save my life, I'm in there 20 minutes, let's go. And I'm like, I can't even feel my body, but I'm like, I can feel that like after this, it's going to be worth it. So I did that this weekend. They tried out the wine glass and yeah, that was about it.
Is the cold water submersion, are you doing it at Saunders?
At Saunders.
Do you know why I ask? Because I think I've seen the group of gentlemen that you're talking about. They look very, now I'm giving people like aesthetic names, but they look old money.
Yeah.
Like one of them has a chain, one of them's just in like a budgie smuggler Speedo. And one has like a very thick beard.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the one guy with the security guard?
No.
There's this guy with a security guard, but I feel like I've seen him with him, but I can't be sure before the grandpas come for me. But the security guard just like stands on top and watches him do his cold water submersion.
Oh my word, I want that vibe that they
They're on
taught
it.
us. Yeah, because like you technically supposed to go in and then like immediately put like your arm or your hands under your pits because it's like the warmest part of your body. Please don't come for me if that's not true. I'm getting this information from the grandpas. But then you wait. I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes and then you're supposed to like let go. And I'm not gonna lie to you, your hands actually feel like they're on fire, but it's almost like you can feel like your whole body like the same temperature. I don't know how to explain.
I understand.
But yeah, maybe we should take this pod to the Saunders, show everyone how to cold water. But yeah, so that was all with my weekend. Now let's get to your very exciting weekend.
My weekend, yes, I went to Rockin' the Daisies with Maybelline. An absolutely out of this world experience, hey, like something I've never experienced before. I know for everybody it's not a big deal, but I feel like when you make content and you consider yourself a bit of a content creator, these are some milestones that make your journey kind of worth it. And it was almost like instant gratification for the work I've been doing and the time I've been putting in, So that was absolutely phenomenal. We rock up to this massive tent. It's like kitted out with makeup and like personalized jackets and fans and power banks and snacks. And it was just amazing. And we got to do a little bit of like an outfit shop at Edgar's before. So we got some cool fits. Like it was an absolute dream.
It looked like one. Like the drips were. Give us a little bit more detail. That's
a rundown.
Yeah, let's hear about the outfits. If you have not seen Chloe's outfits, go check it out on Instagram. It was.
You are so kind today. You're winking at me, all these compliments, and I'm getting hot.
The Daisy Queen, the drips were dripping. You know what you were actually giving? Like, when Vanessa Hudgens was like the
peaking.
Yes. Yeah. It was like Vanessa Hudgens was like is it Coachella? Coachella. She's like the Coachella queen. You were the Daisy Queen, babes.
Oh my goodness, I flipping wish they were the girls pulled out their best stuff. So to be considered a part of that is, thank you, that's amazing. But when I got there, I did like an Instagram poll, and I was like, do I go Hailey Bieber chill? Do I go boho? Do I go full like glitter fairy? What do I do? And I tried to do like one of each because I think I am everything. Like I don't just want to be Hailey Bieber jeans or like.
No, without a doubt. Like you could rock boho, you could rock Vanessa Hudgens, you could rock Hailey Bieber, you could rock.
I think anybody can, I love it when people do everything. So the first day I did like a boho look. So I did a white skirt, white top, and these boots that I got off Yaga. The next day, which I think was the main day, which was like Friday. I say the main day because in terms of acts, that's when everything was going down. What did I wear, hey? Oh yes, I wore a little leopard print dress. But I want to start by saying that dress on the mannequin is not how it looked on me. Like that dress was super, super long, and then I just styled it. Like I pulled it up and I tied a bolt, which I think is so important for people to also know how fun styling can be and how different things can work for different people. And doesn't mean just because you're purchasing it at a certain place, it isn't going to look good on you,
So true. You can even, like you were saying, the dress was long. That's what I always say, like, you can also wear things back to front. Like, you don't have to, because it looked like this on the mannequin, doesn't mean you have to wear it like that. You can, funny enough, like a little trick, how I sometimes like pull things up is I use a bra strap. I just clip it and then I can pull it.
Oh, you lying?
No, I swear I'm alive. So you can literally just pull it like that and you can make it shorter. Like some dresses will be, especially with us being so short.
I've never thought of that. A bra strap, that's genius, Calista.
I'm going to show Chloe a little tutorial.
Yeah, Calista, that's actually crazy.
So it's such a nice way if maybe you don't want to do like a belt, they say the dress is super busy. Then you do it with a bra strap and then it pulls. But I love that you styled it like that because that dress looks, I would have never thought it was long.
Yeah, I think if I figure out how to edit properly, I'm going to show you guys how the dress looked before and how I managed to put it on. It was also like a size 12 dress, but it was the last one. But I was like, I need this. So I wore that with a black boot. Then I changed into this red bikini that we saw at the Sissy Boy launch that you want as well. I keep telling you we can share it.
Yeah. She keeps saying we can share it, and I'm like, but we all love us now. Yes.
I wore that with like a red skirt that had a slit, also with my thrifted boots. And then another day I wore like a sequin skirt with like an oversized t-shirt and my thrifted boots. And then I wore like a cargo skirt with a leather jacket. Actually, where's my leather jacket?
Oh yeah, I didn't make it to the rail, guys.
Oh damn, okay. I thoroughly enjoyed being able to express my style at Daisy's. It's like the one time where you can wear whenever and no one's like, oh, what are you wearing? Like I saw people there in heels.
Like Daisy's?
Yes, dude, heels. And they were strutting.
Like, babes, like if you, what's that song like, she knows she's a baddie. She knows she's a 10.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they were hitting it, and I could even imagine them doing those dance moves later.
heels are daisies.
Heels, but I think it was maybe just for the look, because on the Saturday there was also like a fashion show and things.
Really?
Yeah, they
What a
were.
vibe.
Yeah, super vibey, hey.
That's quite cool.
But yeah, an absolute dream. Like, so thankful for these blessings I'm a part of and that I've been blessed with. But to jump to like another little content creation story, let me tell you about something that happened this week. So again, I always say I'm super, super blessed. I sound like a mom. I feel like I'm annoying when I say it, but I genuinely just am so full of gratitude when I speak about the brands that I get to work with. But we were discussing this the other day, like when you get to work with some of these household names, you freak out because of how much you loved them when you were younger. Like we said, Maybelline,
Yes.
Catrice, Essence, the first makeup you used, Mr. Price, Cotton On. Like you die because you've been wanting, not you die, but you
do.
scream
Yes.
because you're just like,
It's like your younger self. Like I remember like Mr. Price, and now like I see whether it be like one of my close friends on the whole, like the campaign, or a girl that I know that's doing like a social media post or whatever. I'm like, oh, this is a big deal. Like your younger self is literally like, pop your shit. Like, this is crazy.
No, for sure. It's a different kind of feeling, hey? But something that happened this week, hey? So I had the amazing opportunity to work with a perfume brand. And I'm doing the perfume content. Everything's going like super well. I'm taking it at the beach. And I put the perfume bottle on the floor. So the ocean says, this perfume, I think, belongs to me. And like the entire tide takes the perfume in. I lose the perfume bottle while I'm shooting.
Like the whole time.
Yes, it's like the wave went over the perfume bottle and it went with the wave. The perfume went into the ocean. And you can go and get it because it was high tide and you don't really want to mess with that.
What beach were you at?
I was at Clifton second, yeah.
If you're at Clifton second and you find a perfume, please return to sender.
Bro, that perfume bottle's probably in like Newsenburg right now. Like it's probably so far away. Anyway, it gets worse, right? So I messaged the lovely PR girl and she says like they can't give me another one because they sent the exact amount. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I have to take responsibility. So I go buy another bottle. So I go and shoot this. Literally yesterday, I go and shoot it. I do it after work, so I'm getting dressed in my car. I put on the dress. Does the dress not snap?
Like, what are the chances? What are the chances of the bottle and another drink?
I know.
What do you mean snaps?
My boyfriend just looked at me and he was like, and honestly, I started crying. I really started crying. I was standing at the car crying. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this. Like, I can't.
So the dress, but then were you just working with it like this? I would just hold the bottle here, like so.
So you know, Zara has those flimsy little frickin' zips. Whoever is putting those zips on the Zara clothing, I'm coming for you. You get heavy duty zips, but you guys put the little tiniest one on that holds nothing together. The amount of times my dresses snap from Zara because of those zips. You know those tiny ones?
That zip was like your patience after the whole bottle got.
So, you know the dress you bought your friend's birthday?
Yes.
This one this week.
Yes,
To the red
yes.
room. I have the same dress. It's that zip, that tiny one.
Gosh, yeah.
So it's on like this heavy duty, like mesh beaded dress. Like it doesn't make sense. Anyway, let me stop complaining about that. I'm pulling it up, and it's not like pulling up with me. And they put their zip on the side, so my dress, the zip just pulled away from its attachment.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm freaking dying because I don't have anything with me. The only other thing I have is like a black dress that just doesn't make sense. So I end up tying it with a hair tie, which kind of worked, but like.
But I love a creative girl. Like 10 out of 10.
So you'll see in all the videos, I'm like this.
But you know what? This is a perfect example of social media in means of
being fake.
Yeah. You don't see this stuff. Like, you look at the video now, you would never think that dress was broken.
Or you would never think that was the story.
Or that there were two perfume bottles actually because the one is in the Oceana.
Yeah, in Musenburg surfing. I don't know. I don't know, crazy, hey? It's not like a crazy story. It was just like, what are the odds that all of these unfortunate events would happen?
No.
It felt like Lemony Snicket and the series of unfortunate events.
No, I'd be like, I'm tired, Grandpa.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Time out. Like,
I was, hey. It took, when my dress broke, it was so superficial to kind of cry over that. But my boyfriend was like, do you want to go home? So I said, yes, I want to go home. Then he was like, no, we're shooting this. Then he had to literally make me do it because I was so bleak. I just thought, I try to do everything right, and I'm just trying to be a good person, having a full-time job, hustling, trying to start a podcast. Like, why must this happen to me? But in that moment, I forgot about all my other blessings, you know?
oh gosh, but shout out to boyfriend man, Chad, hype man, the being
Calista,
videographer, everything. Shout out to you, man.
Calista's like a DJ in, she's like Fat Man Scoop. Shout out Chad, shout out Meg, shout out everyone.
If anyone needs a shout out, let us know.
Ask Calista, she'll plug you, bro.
You know what it's like? You know when you go to like those clubs and then there's like someone also doing like a shout out, like,
Yeah.
It's Chloe's birthday, shout out
Shout out to the birthday girl. That's Calista right
That's
now.
me. If a club needs it, let me know. I can give shout outs. But yeah, it's just back again with the social media thing. Like, it's just crazy how it actually makes me think now, like when you see reels or these like such like aesthetic, like people are so creative. Yeah, I'm like, what actually, like,
What transpired?
yeah, like what was the behind the scenes? Because I'm like, I'm sure there's so many things, like so many people that go through what you went through.
No, for sure.
Okay, so I think after Sugar Plum Fairy, pumps,
Yes.
stinky feet,
Stinky feet. Yeah.
two perfume bottles, a broken dress.
And Fat Man Scoop over here.
I think we're at our capacity of yapping.
Yeah, for today, yes. Just a shout out. Oh, wait, not a shout out. Just a thank you to everyone for having faith in these two little short girls, that we have something valuable to say. I think we started this just because, firstly, we love chatting, but secondly, we kind of hope to use our voice, you know?
So true.
We talk so much, and hopefully it brings some good to people, whether it's you on your hot girl walk, us inspiring you for that, or you in the morning going on your way to work. If we can do that for you, we would love to. You know, hopefully at some point things get really big. Maybe we have the president on, like call her daddy. Maybe we have Tyler on. Maybe we have some icons on. But right now we're just two girls with mics we bought on Take a Lot, trying to yap our way into something bigger, into something that brings you some kind of hope and joy. So thank you guys.
Thank you
have
so
a
much.
good, this will be released on Sunday. So have a good week. Have the best week. Have the best, like Calista likes to say, have the best boss babe week. Pull up your boss babe panties.
And we will see you next week, guys.
We will see you next week. High five, girl. We did it.
Bye.
Bye.